Looming tariffs are hanging over the heads of companies doing international business with the U.S. Thanks to an invitation from U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBS News got a behind-the-scenes look at the busiest port along the U.S. Mexico border. Correspondent Jason Allen takes us there. Jason?
There are thousands of trucks every day that come through here on the World Trade Bridge in Laredo. 70% of them will come right through here. 6,000 trucks a day come through here. They will have to pass through these lanes, which is a trip that can take hours in some circumstances. They'll have to go through these scanners over here, which will look at not just the cab, but it'll look at the trailer and the entire payload. And then some of them will, depending on what the scanner shows, be diverted possibly for another inspection. This is part of as many as 10 to 11,000 trucks a day that come here through Laredo. This border crossing, this port, is responsible for 40% of the trade between the U.S. and Mexico. Annually, that's more than $300 billion worth of goods. There's been a lot of attention on that the last month because of the prospect of 25% tariffs being put on anything coming in and out of Mexico. Costs which business owners have told us they couldn't really afford to swallow. That's something that would have to be passed on to the consumer. There was a lot of movement in the days leading up to the possibility of those tariffs in early February to try to get goods into the country before that tariff went into effect. We're watching that again now as the tariffs are possibly set to be instituted by the first part of next week. And there have been some reports that Border Protection has received here that Mexican military on the other side of the border has been doing intense inspections there, leading to extremely long backups for goods trying to get into the country. Backed up as long as 10, 11, 12 miles. So now they're starting to see some of that traffic come in. They want to get as much and many of these goods into the country as they can, as business owners, consumers are concerned and thinking about what's ahead. Lindsay?
Jason Allen, thank you.